Hey guys, step 2, layer 2. So I'm playing around with my shells. Just want to give you kind of a gist of what I'm doing. So I put them on the board and I'm just arranging them in different ways, seeing how I like them. And now you have to kind of imagine in between these, where these little gaps are, I'm going to put little pieces of green moss also to make it look like seaweed. Maybe a few crushed shells and maybe a couple of pebbles, or what I'm really thinking about doing, and I'll show you that, is have these little confetti gems. And I'm thinking about maybe just plopping a couple in between these shells just to tie this top portion in with this bottom portion to make it look like some hidden gems on the beach. So what I've done is I've taken a picture of the layout and I'm going to remove them now. And when it's time for me to put them back on, I'll have the picture to refer to remember where to place each shell. These are really, really big shells. This is going to be a very heavy piece when it's done, but it's going to be gorgeous. I feel it's going to be gorgeous. As you see here, I have two little starfish off by themselves. Maybe I'll title the painting Just You and I or something like that. Cute. But anyway, let's get into round 2. Ding, ding, ding. Hey guys, so here we are, part 2. I've removed all the shells off, took pictures of them, as I said, and I'm storing them for now in Ziploc bags marked left and right so I know which shells go where. So I'm going to be using the same colors as the first layer, and what I'm going to be doing though is using more transparent colors, translucent. I never know which word to say. I'm just going to go with see-through colors. Make it easy. Colors that aren't solid. So in the first layer, I used more of the opaque colors, the ones you can't see through. So now I'm going to reverse it. I'm going to use more of the alcohol inks and more of the epoxy pastes that you can see through. So we keep some of that first layer, and I'm going to be using a lot more clear than I did on the first layer because there's areas I want to protect. So I'm going to mix up 36 ounces of resin. I'm going to pause you guys while I do that, and I will be right back. Okay guys, I'm ready. It is not fun mixing up 36 ounces of resin, especially art resin. So I've calculated so far I have $110 into this piece. It is a 2x4. Just to give you some kind of perspective. So the first thing I want to do is my clear. And what I'm going to do is, obviously I'm going to put it down here, but I want to protect areas that I like up here. So I'm going to go over this. Just like that. Now this is only my way of doing it. Not saying it's the right way, it's my way. As a matter of fact, all my videos are just showing you how I prefer to do things. That's it. I'm going to drizzle some up in here too. This way when I pour the colors in, they'll blend with that clear and hopefully do what I want them to do. I may actually have to mix up more. Guess we'll see. I bought this, I don't know if I mentioned it in the first one, this little silicone spatula in Joann's. and the resin peels right off of it. My hands, I have a really hard time mixing colors and resin because of my hands. And if anybody knows of any good mixing sticks, I really can't believe I just did that. Hold on, guys. Let me know if you know of any really good mixing sticks. This is why I wait until the end to put on the shells. All right, let me get a clean glove on my hand. I just want to spread out some of this resin, but I'm not sure if there's color on that glove. Just a little quickie here. Just the way I like it. Make sure the sides are nice and coated. You don't want drip marks. As a matter of fact, you got to come back to this after it's done and rub your hand on the side a couple of times to make sure you don't end up with big drip marks. That's how I avoid getting them anyway. Okay, and then I'm just going to spread this out a little bit. The good thing about doing layers on a painting is if one comes out shitty, you can re-pour over it. You could kind of like cover up the crappy parts and with some clear, keep the good parts showing. All right, off with this, back on with the other one. Now I'm going to start adding in my colors. This is the Cool Mint by Rez. So I want to get rid of some of this white here. So I'm going to just put a little tiny bit through there. And then come up this part right here. I don't know why that blue is showing like that, but I'm going to get rid of that. Okay. I have the Mermaid alcohol ink I'm going to do next. Start with adding some here. Definitely up here. I'll pop that right there. Then I have a little bit of the pistachio green. Pop that right up there. Now I have here, well, let's go with the Teal by Rez. Excuse my arm. Pop that there. The aquamarine. Hard to reach when you're short shit like me. Jeez. I'm just using a spoon to kind of splash it through, as you can see. And I'm going to stop with that for now. I realize I have a bald spot right here, but once I move things around, that will fill in. And this is the blue-green by Rez. Okay, I'm going to just string that through. It'll all mix in together. A little in that clear. I'm using this primarily for sparkle. Okay, I'm going to save the rest of that for now. I'm going to see if I can get a little more of this teal out just for right in here. And actually, I have a bald spot there too, so I'm going to use the rest of this aquamarine right there. With some of the blue green. The white comes last. First, we need to move this around. Oh, God. Oh, another resin mark on the rug. This rug is destroyed in this room. Thank God it's a spare garbage room. All right, here we go. Time for some, let's do a torch first. Oh no, I got blue in my clear. I tell you, these bigger pieces are very challenging. I'll get it out of there. And if I don't, a shell will go in it. Okay. Let me get this out really quick, and then we will move forward. I don't even know what that is. You know, it's blue paste, Tammy. Come on now. When it's in the clear, it's easier to get out. All right. Okay, guys, here we go. Heat and then tilt. Heat, tilt, shells. That's that order. The torch does heat it and pop some bubbles, but I really need it to move, so we gotta heat it good. Watch the cord, Tammy. There's so much resin on there, you're not going to really move it, I don't think, with a heat gun. Blow dryer, yeah. But it's so deep, the resin, especially in the center, until I tilt it. Yeah, I don't think you're going to be able to move that. Alright, let me blow it around with the blow dryer a little bit and then we'll tilt. around it a little bit, you know. All right, here we go. First, catch the cat hair. I actually got it. I did. Now again, I don't want to tilt it off the board right away. Whenever I use that blow dryer, I get a ton of cat hair in my paintings that I have to pick out. Never fails. Just trying to get it over that spot I missed. This way. Okay. Have to fix the cups. All right, now back that way. And then we work on the white. Okay. Getting there. Now I'm going to work on the waves. So after this layer is done, one more layer of all transparents, see-through colors will be done. And you'll see the final piece. Cat hair free. pick at that afterwards. I covered up my area I wanted here. But that's okay. Okay, now I'm going to change the stick because I don't want to get blue down here. I'm going to get a clean stick, and then I'm going to build on top of a few of these waves that I made here. I want a nice rough ocean. All right, let's start with, well, right here I needed to do something, I remember. I didn't like the way that wave was looking. Okay, now I'm going to work on the waves. With that, I'm going to hopefully use the heat gun if it will move. If not, then I'll get the blow dryer again. And have to deal with the cat hair afterwards. You just want to try to form them, usually by going up and then down and back up again. You can get a pretty decent wave. See that? It looks like it's coming down. Watch. Up. Move it up, up, and then this one's on an awkward angle. Okay. So we'll try this one right here. Bring it down. Okay, up again. Okay. There we go. That's a nice tumbling wave. You got to be careful with the heat too. You know, if your resin starts smoking, then you're staying on it too long. You can always try to go back to it, let it cool off for a second, and then go back. Like this one, I know there's not enough white there, so I'm going to leave it alone and come back to it. Okay. One more over here. And I need to add a little more white in that center. Go down on the beach a little bit where those beautiful shells are going to be. Okay. So I'm going to add a little bit more white. This one here, I need a nice wave there, so I have to do it. This, painting them this way in this V shape, for me, is the way to do it, because then you can go up with this one and down with the bottom one. Or you could do just the straight line. Here, we'll do a comparison and we'll see how that turns out versus the one I drew in the center here. And there was one other one right here that I wanted to redo. Okay, let's try that now. So here's the straight line one first. Okay, here's the one that I did in the other shape. So, it's all on personal preference. I just happen to like the V-shaped ones better. Alright, I'm gonna hit this last one with the blow dryer because it's getting really hot. Alright. It's enough of that, guys. That's enough of that now. So, let me get my shells out and we'll be done with this. Okay, guys, I've changed my mind. I think I may have to do 2 more layers. I'm not sure yet. So, next layer will be the shells or possibly the layer after that. But so far, it's coming along beautifully. I'm sorry about the blind reflection. There is a lot of depth. Just in this one area alone, you can see it. Loving the shoreline. Loving the little crashing waves. I am loving it all. So, that is part 2. Part 3 will be here tomorrow. I hope you guys are all getting your Christmas shopping done. I have not even started because I'm too busy doing this and spending all my money. I do have to go this weekend though. Anyway, I hope you guys are all getting that done and behaving yourselves in the stores. Not acting like a bunch of crazies. Boy, I see some people out there. Woo-wee. Anyway, I know you guys are good. You like me. You have to be good. Anyway, wait. That may have just backfired on me. Anyway, I hope you guys are all having a great day. And if you have any questions, leave them below. I'm too short to get the whole thing in frame. But I will talk to you soon. Have a great night and happy pouring. Okay, well, you're going to think your girl is nuts, but I put the shells on. So, here they are so far. And I left the 2 most important ones to do on film. But, I mean, while the resin's wet, just lay the shells on it. That's all you have to do, and then wait for it to dry. So here are the most important two. We're going to put you right here. And I. Right there. You guys, because you're so many, little old me, that is us. We are family. I enjoy you all. So, stay tuned for the next part. Okay guys, so I have about 6 minutes left of recording space. This is going to be a really quick area. See, my shells are all on there. I got a little moss going on, and 90% of this is going to be clear resin. So what I'm going to do is start pouring it in between these shells so it can find its way underneath them. You know, I probably will use a smaller cup to get in between those shells. Go around them for now. Okay. Now let's start up here. So while I put this clear on, I'm going to pause you guys just so you can see if I add some color. I just don't want to run out of time. You don't need to see me doing this part. So I wanted to show you really quick with the shells. I'm just getting a little bit in between them. I'm going to tilt this canvas towards me, and then the clear is going to run up underneath them. But I just want to help facilitate the flow by having some in there. So I'm pouring it right on top of that moss. It'll seep down and cover. Okay, so let me pause. Okay, I have the clear all over the board. I'm going to add only 2 alcohol inks on this part, just in a few areas to tone down some stuff. Just kind of whoosh it through there, you know what I mean? Do some wave-like motions with it. Especially down in here. Okay. Just like so. I'm going to move it around just like the previous layers. Want to get a little bit of this mint tone down here, so that's why I'm coming down low like that. And then I also have a little bit of clear just to touch up the waves. So let me just move this around first, and then I'll come back to do the waves. Okay, guys, I've decided I'm just going to blend this all out. The film's going to run out when it runs out, so I want to thank you guys for watching. And if you have any questions, just leave them below. I do apologize. I forgot to clean out my camera before I mixed my resin. So that's why this is happening right now. But I'm going to form my waves with you. And as much of everything else that I can. And then I will give you a close-up when it's done. This will be the last layer. Until it sells, and then once it sells, I'll do a fresh coat. I always wait until they sell, and then I will do a fresh coat. Just to liven it up a bit. If that makes sense. Okay guys, here it is. All done, except for the top coat it gets when it sells. So, if you look at some of these waves, some of the depth, not that you can see it right now, you'll be able to see it out in the light though, in the sunlight. And hopefully there won't be a shadow like there is now. This is my favorite wave right here. It looks like it's crashing down. Love it. There's you and I. So let me know what you guys think. Do you like it? I think I'm done with these big size canvases for a while, that's for sure. A lot of money right there, almost 200 bucks, so. Now maybe the person that doesn't work with resin will understand why resin artists charge so much for their work. It's a very expensive hobby. So guys, thank you so much for watching and being patient with me. I hope you all are having a great day and happy pouring.